the compassion that they have and continue to demonstrate. And it's the compassion of legal professionalism to this nth degree, and then also the friendship, which is totally then the support, yeah. which is so much you can't put words into that. And it's a lifetime support. You know, it's not just now we'll go back to Phoenix and move on with life. No, they'll be a part of my life forever. It happened so quickly, and when the doctors in Phoenix didn't give me any hope whatsoever, just was reaching out and so forth, and Devin was very much responsible. Well, he was responsible for securing me, and that there is a hospital that deals with mesothelioma, and in this case, and just organized and orchestrated everything and made it happen. I couldn't orchestrate. No way could one physically, and again I'm going to get emotional, organize such a magnificent effort so quickly, because I didn't have a lot of time, and it's the time that was compressed, and Devin had and Troy, because Troy was behind the scenes then, and Troy, was working with Devin, had that compassion and understanding that and I'm not special, but I was a client, and I'm more than a client, as I said, because Devin had kept on contacting me through the months of chemo, and we weren't successful, but we always kept a positive attitude, and working through then all those challenges, and working back and forth, and that's how the relationships grew, and it didn't come overnight, as nothing does, but certainly the orchestration of how we were here, and the timing was again. There's through the hands of God, and clearly Devin and Troy are certainly a part of that. I feel like they're brothers. They've taken it on another level. I apologize for getting a little maybe misty, but it's so wonderful, and I do think God has brought me into contact with those two gentlemen, and you know. To be up and follow through, and again the commitment that they make and so forth, that they do what they say they're going to do. And I know I've been to the house, not Troy, but Devin several times, and I open our home to them and continually, because I have friends for life, and that commitment. Well, it's a journey of hope. And without those two gentlemen supporting me, and will continue to support me throughout, not only when I return here, hopefully, you know, in a few days back to Phoenix, since we've been here since last October. It's been a long journey from the surgical process to the radiation and so forth. But again, without the input of Troy and Devin, I wouldn't be here. In fact, probably if I'd be in Phoenix, I'd be dead. And that is quite simply. And so looking forward to a new hope and life and protection of my loved ones. That's another reason why way back that I said, well, should I do anything at all, or just accept it and try to do within my own control. Well, I didn't have enough knowledge base or research time to do that, and so then that's why I said I contacted Devin and so forth, and we started that process, and then the involvement of Troy and so forth to get where I am today. And here I am, essentially cancer, I'll call cancer free. I don't think I'll ever be free of cancer. Cancer clearly in remission, and now I just got back to the road to healing. But in the surgical process, there's you do the discovery of, are you physically able to do it, and then after that, then there's two more tests they do. One's the outpatient surgical procedure, which takes time. That kind of gets you down, but that's a discovery as well. And each one are showstoppers. If that would have been negative, they wouldn't have done it. Couldn't go on. And so it's after that, then everything came back. Just I feel like under the wire, but then so the major surgery was done, and so forth. So, but say mesothelioma is just a certain form of cancer, but there's so much other forms of cancer. This, unfortunately, is one that's raising its head now, and it's assignable because of the nature of the disease, and it's assignable to whatever industry it is. The legal process was always defined whenever we'll schedule around you. How are you feeling? Well, you'd pick a date. We have to pick dates and so forth for legal proceedings, and well, we'll pick this date. And how do you feel? But if you don't feel okay, then we'll cancel it. And they have no qualms on that. We're concerned on you and your health, and even during the actual legal proceeding and so forth, they were there. Do you need to take breaks? But clearly concerned on me. It's not just achieving a legal goal, so to speak. It's concern of the client and taking that concern at another level. I owe my life to them.
Yeah,
literally.
I'm so glad we got to meet with you guys.
I'm sure I got emotional.